Here's a video on how to transfer Nintendo 3DS data from one system to another. It doesn't matter if it's a regular or an XL, it just has to be a 3D. Now, the one on the left is my old one that's got a crack in it that I'm sending back under a warranty, and this is one that I bought at a used gaming store because you can't save your data, your whole system data, without it going to another system. And I'm a hardcore gamer and didn't want to lose my stuff. So tip number one is on the new one here, you cannot complete the transfer. You can't even start the transfer until you do the system update. So I would make sure two things, that you've got full batteries and that you have them labeled. Especially if, like mine, they're identical. So this one here I wrote broken. And this one here, I wrote newish, because I can't lie to myself, it ain't new, it's used. Another thing that you're going to need is an SD card in each system. Don't do anything with them, just leave them as they are. If you try to monkey with them with your computer, you could wind up messing up a lot of things. While I'm waiting for the other system to do its update, I want to show you where to go to find the data transfer. So on both systems, just click on the wrench, when the other one will let you, of course. And you go to Other Settings, and you go to the option over, oops, dummy me, right there, to System Transfer. It'll connect to the internet. See how it says connecting to the internet? I don't know how much you can see. There. Once the DS has done its update, it'll reset, and I should be ready to do my transfer. It's going to ask me to set up stuff, but I don't care because in a moment it's going to be a new one. Ish. So once you get to the transfer, you're going to want to select Transfer from Nintendo 3DS. This is the old model, just so you know, or the one I'm replacing it with until I get my new one back. So you have to hit the Accept. I'm going to go over here on the one I currently use that's damaged and do the same thing. And I'm going to say Receive from 3DS. And on the old one, the broken one, Send from this system. So over here on the new one it says, on this source Nintendo 3DS system, tap Send from this system. Then tap the following screen. Oh, that's what it thinks my name is. On the old one, it says, this system is linked to the Nintendo Network ID. You must sign in before performing this transfer. If you perform the transfer using this as a source system, the ID link, the system will be associated with the targeted system afterwards. So I'm going to stop for a moment and log in. Connecting to the internet. It's usually a good sign. So up here it says System Transfer, please select Target System. And right down there you see it's the random letters I picked for the name. So I'm going to select that. This will confirm the target system has been selected. Please switch to, see over here it's asking me if it's okay, so I'm going to say yes. And then back to the broken one, it says, the region settings of the system and target system do not match. Cannot transfer data. Please check the region setting of the system settings. So I'm going to tell you what I did that was really stupid. I was in such a hurry to set up the replacement one that I selected the first region, which was Argentina, instead of United States. So I'm going to go back and fix that real quick so now you know not to do that. So basically, I'm formatting the system memory again. It's a slight bit tedious, but it doesn't really take that long. Just spend a little bit more time reading what you're pushing than what I did, so you don't select Argentina. Unless you're in Argentina, then you're awesome. Okay, here I'm back with the broken one. And I'm selecting a different set of random letters that I picked for the replacement one. I'm going over to this one, and I'm saying that that's alright. And it's asking me now for permission, and I'm going to say yes. Then I'm going to warn you that everything will be lost on the one you're transferring it from. The transfer process will replace all the data on the target system that with that of this system. All the data on the system will be reset and deleted. So this one will be empty, basically. But since I need to send it out for repairs, that's what I need. Now it's just saving the games I've downloaded to the SD card, which is totally okay. Over here to the replacement one right now, and it's asking me if it's okay to delete the data on the SD card. Well, the stuff that was on that thing was not mine anyway, so yes, please, let's delete it. And I'm going to say yes again. Now here's my favorite part. The Pikmin. I don't even know what they do because I've never played their game. They're going to come and they're going to pick up the old stuff from the old one and bring it to the new one. And they'll do that for the entire transfer process, which I think is unbelievably cute. They did the same thing when I switched my Wii data to my Wii U. So it was a little more detailed than this, but it's still pretty cute. So it's all finished. This is what the broken one looks like. Transfer complete. Days until the next transfer can be performed, 7 days. It'll take way longer than that for them to get it back to me. This is what my replacement system says. This system will now restart to complete the transfer. Please do not turn off the power until the transfer has been completed. So they're both powered off, and the good news is while I was doing this, I was able to fill out the insurance form. The last step it wants me to do is to take the SD card out of my old broken one and put it into the new device, which I'm okay with because my other SD card is much nicer too. So I put my broken SD cards, my broken 3DS's SD card into the replacement one, and it's transferring the games over just like it's supposed to. Everything looks like it's going okay. I only have 3 games, so it shouldn't take very long. The thing that I'm most concerned about is it's still calling me JGHG, so here's hoping it fixes my name soon. And I'm really worried about my Street Pass games. Those are the only things that I care about. Those are a big deal to me. I had a lot of them almost finished. Please use the source system SD card with this system. This system will now restart. Well, too bad, because I didn't want to use that one, but apparently it's easy to fix that. It now wants to restart again now that I have switched the SD cards. If I can figure out how to switch the data from the littler SD card to the big SD card like it should, I will post a video for that. The good news is the moment I went to the area where my Street Pass games are, it asked me to type in my password and it's getting the information from my SD card, so I think we might be okay. It's preparing. Let's see what happens. Getting nervous. It's taking a long time to prepare. Okay, let's not die of shock. It wants to reset again.